Donald Trump just announced his new pick for the Supreme Court, and I'm happy to report that the left is absolutely freaking out. If you thought their freak out over Brett Kavanaugh's nomination was crazy, wait until you see the things you're saying about Coney Barrett. So the pick is finally in, and President Trump announced Coney Barrett as his nomination to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. And if you would like to know my uncensored opinions about RBG, go to libertyhangout.tv right now. Amy Barrett is a 48-year-old mother of 7, and in case you haven't noticed, she is also a woman. So unlike Brett Kavanaugh, the left is going to have a difficult time trying to come up with fake rape allegations against her, which is why I think Trump's decision is so genius. In fact, Amy Barrett's record is so squeaky clean that Democrats are completely scraping the bottom of the barrel to come up with any reason possible to oppose her nomination. And their attacks on her reek of desperation. Now, not only is the left unable to call Amy Barrett a rapist, but it is also hard for them to call her a racist since she adopted 2 black children from Haiti. But that hasn't stopped them from trying. Let me read you some of the cringiest tweets I have ever seen. Some white coloners adopted black children. They civilized these savage children in their superior ways of white people, while using them as props in their lifelong pictures of denial, while cutting the biological parents of these children out of the picture of humanity. Yikes! That sounds so racist. Then there's this gem from another blue checkmark Democrat. As an adoptee, I need to know more about the circumstances of how Coney Barrett came to adopt her children and the treatment of them since. Transracial adoption is fraught with trauma and potential for harm, and everything I see here is deeply concerning. I wish I could say that these are the worst tweets I've seen about Amy Barrett adopting 2 black children, but unfortunately there's much worse. Before I show you guys, please visit patreon.com/CaitlinBennett if you want to directly support my work and help me get security for when I go out to film. For just $5 a month, you can gain access to my private Facebook group and get to chat directly with yours truly. Or you can visit our store at libertyhangout.org/store to get yourself pro-Trump, pro-America, and even pro-Coney Barrett t-shirts and apparel. So if you thought those tweets about Amy Barrett were bad, let me show you some more. Another blue checkmark lib tweeted, "Many authoritarians seized children of color for adoption by white Christians. Pinochet's regime did this with indigenous kids, and Nazis took Aryan-looking Poles for Germans' families. Trump takes migrant kids for adoption by evangelicals." What? The funny thing about this tweet, well, aside from the ridiculous claims, is that Coney Barrett isn't even an evangelical. She's a Catholic. But I doubt social media will flag this lady for fake news, right? One liberal with pronouns in their bio tweeted, "I have no doubt in my mind that the only reason Coney Barrett adopted a child from Haiti and a child with Down syndrome was to be patted on the back as a mommy martyr. It happens more than anyone wants to acknowledge." Another user with pronouns tweeted, Coney Barrett is an adopter, the missionary, white savior style of adopter who has 5 bio children and 2 adoptees from Haiti. These are Christian Gucci adoptions, children bought by rich Christian families to signal their wealth and their righteousness. This is so unbelievable to even read. You know what? Trump's nomination is more genius than I thought. Not only is the left unable to accuse her of being a racist, but Trump's nomination has helped expose the left for the disgusting racists they truly are. But the liberal tears don't just stop there. Remember a long time ago, the left was trying to defend Joe Biden's supposed Catholic faith after conservatives brought it into question? And by a long time ago, I mean, just last week. These very same libs are now saying that Coney Barrett is unfit to sit on the Supreme Court because, you guessed it, of her Catholic faith. A Democratic Senate candidate tweeted, "The US is only 20% Catholic, yet Coney Barrett would ensure 6 out of 9 justices are of the denomination. This goes strongly against the separation of church and state and fails to equally represent the American people. No confirmation until inauguration." Well, gee, I guess Trish will have to refrain from voting for Joe Biden then, since according to NPR, Joe Biden's faith shapes his politics. We should probably make sure a Catholic like that doesn't win the presidency then, right? One liberal tweeted, "I was baptized and confirmed Catholic. I went to 12 years of Catholic school. My entire family is Catholic and nobody I know has ever heard of People of Praise. Amy Coney Barrett is not a typical Catholic. No matter what you think of Catholics, she's a fringe radical." The College Democrats Club at Amy Barrett's alma mater of Notre Dame tweeted, "Democrats don't dislike Amy Coney Barrett because she's a Catholic woman. Newsflash, there's been a Catholic woman on the bench for 11 years. We dislike her because she's unqualified, homophobic, and looking to take millions of people's health care away." Call me crazy, but what I hear when I read that is, we dislike her because she's Catholic. This doctor from Texas tweeted, "I no longer have a uterus. But if I did, I would be screaming right now over the possibility of Amy Coney Barrett replacing RBG on the Supreme Court, and I'm Catholic." I'm really confused. Where did her uterus go? Did it just get up and walk away? I don't. Where the f did it go? Then there's this guy who tweeted, "Trump's likely RBG replacement, Amy Coney Barrett, is a Catholic extremist with 7 children who does not believe employers should be required to provide healthcare coverage for birth control. She wants the rest of American women to be stuck with her extremist lifestyle." Now wait a second. Didn't the Notre Dame College Democrats say liberals don't dislike Amy for being a Catholic? Yet this guy is calling her a Catholic extremist, so which one is it? And then of course there's this tweet from Biden's VP pick Kamala Harris, who wrote, "Trump's hand-picked successor to Justice Ginsburg's seat makes it clear they intend to destroy the Affordable Care Act and overturn Roe. This selection would move the court further right for a generation and harm millions of Americans. I strongly oppose Judge Barrett's nomination." So I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like an awesome agenda, and we can only hope that Amy Barrett actually does all of those things. I could keep showing you hundreds of more tweets from butthurt Democrats, but you probably get the point by now. Liberals really hate Amy Coney Barrett because she is the complete antithesis of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She is Catholic, she is pro-life, she is pro-constitution, and she is a loving mother that put her money where her mouth is and adopted 2 foreign-born children. The left has literally no ammunition against Amy Barrett, and I can't think of a more fitting pick for the job than her. She is a true conservative that practices what she preaches, and better yet, she will give the GOP a 6-3 swing in the Supreme Court. That's why Democrats are so mad about her nomination, because they know that no matter how much ground they gain in the upcoming election, conservatives may control the Supreme Court for decades to come. And you guys know what that means. The liberal tears won't be stopping anytime soon. If you guys would like to watch uncensored content about more of my opinions about not only Ruth Bader Ginsburg as a person, but about this nomination and how we should have absolutely no respect for the left moving forward, go to libertyhangout.tv right now. Uncensored, unfettered content from me, Caitlin Bennett. Go to libertyhangout.tv right now to watch Caitlin Bennett Uncensored. Not only will you get to watch exclusive content from me, but you'll get to say you stood for the truth, you stood against radical leftism, and you stood up for America. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you want to support my work, you can become a patron at patreon.com/CaitlinBennett and receive cool perks like an autographed photo from me in the mail each month. Or you can go to CaitlinBennett.org and get up to 75% off and free shipping on supplements and merchandise to support my work and start living a healthy life. My favorite product is Turbo Force because it gives me all the energy I need to make it through a long day of doing interviews. There are tons of other health supplements you can choose from to keep your body healthy during these uncertain times. And check out the website banned.video to see uncensored content from conservative creators that have been erased from social media.